All right, we're going to do a little fermentation of just a few chilies to give you the idea. What I've got to do, of course, is just top and tail these. Got some cayenne, some jalapeno, and some of these very fiery. Believe me, they're very hot. These are Thai chilies. That's what they look like. Not sure on the Scoville. I think they're about between about 200 and 300. Let me cut all the tails off this, and then I'll show you what I'm doing next. Okay, I've taken all the bits and pieces off it. I'm just going to put them in this bag now. This is only a small amount of chili. This is just to give you an idea how I do my fermentation. Get me basher, where that is. There it is. So just put it in the bag, you just hold that in, don't need to close it. That's it. Nothing else to that process. Now you're going to put these in the jar. You can actually put the chili straight in without giving them a bash, but I like the idea. It opens up the chili, and with fermentation, now people will tell you not to leave the seeds in sometimes. Just leave the seeds in. In the final process, you will in fact blitz it completely down, and you will indeed have the opportunity to put that through a sieve to get rid of the seeds. Alright, so there's not much there. I'm going to put in probably about, I don't need a lot of water. That's enough. And what I will do is just push them down now. So all I'm doing is putting that crushed chili just to or just under the level of water. I will put in just a little bit of salt. That helps with preventing any sort of growths, but the natural fermentation process in itself is sterile, so if you get a little bit of scum in there, don't worry about it. Just try and keep them fairly much level with the water. Some people put vinegar in at this stage. This is just a bit of washcloth, like cheesecloth if you like. We're just going to put the lid on it, like that. And believe me, making fermented hot sauce is a lot slower in time, but it's a lot less effort. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do with that. There's not much in there, but this will show you the process. When will you see the completion of this video? In about 2 weeks' time. It's just going to go into a cupboard or a room that's not in direct sunlight and let the fermentation take place. See you in 2 weeks. Alright, we are going to finish off the fermented chili. Now, it's been about 8 days. Don't see much, there's no growth or anything in there. Alright, but the chilies are well and truly fermented, believe me. Woo. So they're all going into the pot. I've got 5 chilies that I got from the garden that I've blended. So these aren't fermented, these are just straight blended. This is how I do mine anyway. So the fermentation has already taken place. All we're going to do is heat this up, and I will blitz the rest of those chilies as well. I'm going to add, not much, probably about, because there's not much sauce I'm making, about a heaped teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to put in some apple cider vinegar. Again, measurement, I'd say 2 tablespoons maybe. And I'm going to put in a teaspoon of garlic. Not much happens for about the next 15 to 20 minutes, and even longer actually, probably about 30 minutes. I'll just be simmering this. And then I will show you when I blitz it what it looks like. It's been going for about 15 minutes, just slowly reducing. And I've already tasted it, and it's hot. Really is hot. You don't have to do what I did, and that's add the fresh blitzed chilies, but I like to do it that way. I ferment basically half and half of the chilies for a week and a bit, and then I'll put in some fresh chilies as well when I'm at this stage, when I'm reducing. You can just use fermented chilies. There are many ways to skin a cat, so you don't have to add what I did, but I did. So let's give this another 15 or 20 and we'll come back. Alright, that's enough. I've actually mashed that down a bit and it's finished cooking, so I'm now going to sieve it just to get rid of all the seeds, bits of skin. You don't want to get any of this on you. It is hot, believe me. What would I rate it at? 7 out of 10. Those Thai chilies definitely make the difference for heat. You can see underneath how it's coming through, and what I will be doing is put it back into the pot just to reduce a little bit more before I bottle it. But you can see how this is just being pushed through. Let me finish this and then I'll reheat this into a nice thicker sauce and we'll bottle it and be finished. Just showing you the end, how all the seeds and a bit of leftover skin, that's all that's left, and I'm definitely finished now. I can't really squeeze much more out of that. So let's get to the next process. Oh boy, it's going to be hot. I just reduced it a fair bit. I'm going to put it in this jug to make it easier to pour into the bottle I'm going to use, but the fumes, chili hot sauce makers will know what I'm going through right now. Now, I'm just going to let that sit there for probably 20 minutes. It'll be still quite hot when I put it into this jar using this funnel, but I'll let it cool a bit first, like say 15-20 minutes, then I'll come back. But whew, I reckon definitely 7 out of 10 bit of heat with those Thai chilies. Each year you grow chilies, the ferocity of the heat does change with conditions of the climate. But let me close this down. I'll come back when I'm ready to put it in the bottle. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. It's still hot, but still I'm going to bottle it. I'm just going to put a simple old funnel on top there, and I shall fill this bottle. I'm not sure. I think I've got more than I need. That's why I've got a little jar on standby. Let's see. Might do it all in just the one bottle. Pretty damn close. Only a tiny little bit left over. Like saying this bottle was sterilised with the lid on. It's, if you look at it now, it looks a little bit loose, a bit like, you know, loose tomato sauce, but within a few hours that will thicken up. So that is homemade fermented chili sauce with some fresh chilies. You don't need to do what I did. I just like the idea of doing that, but the fermentation adds the flavour, no question about it. So if you want to give it a go, you can do little variants. It doesn't have to be exactly the way that I did it. You do it your way, but the truth of the matter is, it doesn't take much effort to make your own hot sauce. You can experiment and you can change things to suit yourself, but I love making my own hot sauces, so if you have been, give it a go, and thank you for watching.